Hello and welcome back to Do a Brick City. In this city update video we're gonna take a closer look at my latest MOC, the grocery store slash spaceman, classic space building. I created this MOC and I put it right here on Times Square. As you can see from the last update, I rearranged some of the buildings. I moved the diner, which was right here, over here. Now let's take a look on the outside first. So starting with the ground floor, we have the Lego classic grocery store from the city line from 2023. I modified it a little bit to make it a 16 by 24 size building. So that's why I have that little narrow way there, and it's a corner building. On the second story we will have a classic space lab, and on the top is a living area for some of the classic spacemans. There's a little look around the corner and you can see maybe already I have all of the classic city figures that I own inside that building except for Future Benny. Because as you remember, Future Benny is working with spaceships in the clone base, so he will stay here, but I have the old Benny figure. If you like this content so far and you want to see more modular buildings also coming in the future, consider to like and subscribe this video and follow me more. Okay, I moved the building out of the city on my table so it's easier to take a look at it. So the whole building is modular, so you can just go and take off each section. Just like that. And as you can see, starting here with the grocery store part, on the side in the alleyway we have ATM. Going around the front we have some of the crates, I just left them how they were, and some minifigures and shoppers. And then I added a couple tiles to the front. One is a custom one, the Death Star magazine, and the Daily Prophet from Harry Potter. And then Lucas Rotel from Andor, a couple figures that came with the set, and additionally of course the lady from the NASA CMF figure sets, and Stitch, since it's all towards space and store related. Going on the inside, I just have a little bit modified. I added a few more shelves and storage area to it. I'll try to see it. Right here. And the register for the salesman. I just added those bars on the top here. They're not very pretty, but they're just holding the job for stabilizing it. Going into the next area. The second story is pretty similar to the first story with the sidebar window, just that I extended it a little bit longer. I built the sign here that is staying off the building, kinda like in a theater. So you got that screen with some lights and a little bit of commercial for the city market. And I used the Be Happy tile from the figure that usually is being held by the lady here in the bee costume as a facade picture for the building, just so the wall is not so plain and empty. And then as you can already take a sneak peek in there, we got our classic space figures working on their projects. And a look inside. So I used one of the TIE Fighter mini builds, I guess a spaceship that they're working on, and currently they're taking a break, eating some cookies there. And I used some of the classic space figure tiles and other pieces to add to it, like the wanted sign in the background, and added some beacons. And all the way over here we got some rocket with computers and a vending machine. So you recognize the vending machine? That is from the Chinese noodle store. I took that out and put it in here. And I tiled off everything. In this story, I didn't do it in the downstairs one because I'm not sure which color I wanted to use for this MOC. And this way it also leaves me open space if I want to add more shelves for right now. And then we're already at the third story, on which two of the classic space figures are shooting off a rocket off the balcony. For science, of course, with their departure times. I used the little baby from the CMF figures and the brown guy on here to make it a little bit more appealing, since they were in the CMF and I really like those colors, and I love the baby Ben space figure. It's right here. It's one of my favorite CMF figures. Especially since he has a tiny print on his chest. And he's looking at the plans while the brown spaceman is shooting the NASA rocket into the sky. Going inside, we got the yellow spaceman, who is in the living room. I used a lot of bricks, if you can see, in some of the furniture from the Queer Eye set. I got it on sale for Target for $33, so I couldn't say no to all the pieces and the furniture that comes with it. So I put a couch, refrigerator, a carpet, this little kitchen aisle, and then I put in a Star Destroyer set in there, where they're currently working on it as a little project. And on the outside I have the Style, Taste and Class window piece, and some more of the tile on the couch that I use so they can check on what happened to their friends on the moon. So what do you think of this building? If you like what I'm building here and you want to see more in the future, consider to like and subscribe this video and to my channel, so you can always be updated on more. Let's put it back in the city and see what we're doing. I put the building back into town just to show you one more time how it all looks together. Since it's right next to the police station here, with all the wanted space people, like Jar Jar Binks and the Stormtrooper, of course. And I figured it's a pretty good aisle, because this way it's a good access to the city, and it's very close to all the downtown areas like the jazz club and the theater. But I'm currently thinking about putting it over here where I have my brink bank currently, because this way I would have all of my custom MOCs all together. What do you think? Should I put that? Let me know in the comments if you want it there, or should I leave it over here in the downtown district? Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.